Guys, be honest. Do you prefer giving a practical gift instead of something romantic? Well, you might not realize it, but according to the conventional dating rules, a woman is supposed to dismiss a guy who doesn't give her a romantic gift. The thinking is that if you give us something practical, that means that you don't view us in a romantic light, that you don't value us, that you don't put any thought into us, that you don't care enough to come up with something that we are actually going to like, that's going to make us feel sexy and loved and wanted. In other words, your gift is supposed to be a reflection of how you feel about us. I'm saying screw that rule. In fact, you can find a lot more about the other rules that I say to screw in my new book, Screwing the Rules, The No Games Guide to Love. Because there's a disconnect between the fulfillment of female and male needs and wants. Men are practical. You think practically. You like to solve problems. That makes you feel good. If the floors are dirty and we're complaining about it, you're going to get us a vacuum cleaner. You think that that's a great gift. Women, on the other hand, we get offended by that type of gift. So I'm going to help connect the dots and assist you to transform a practical gift into something that's actually hopelessly romantic. But it's not very, very simple. So here's what you have to do. Follow through. What I mean is that you actually have to assign a sentiment to the gift. So example, business cards and a card case. Don't just buy her business cards in a business card case just because you think that she needs them. Think about the sentiment behind the purchase. So what's the sentiment behind the gift? You see that she's trying to build her business, and you believe in her. You think that she has an amazing idea for a company, and you honestly want to support her in whatever makes her feel happy and fulfilled. And you know that business cards are an essential first step when it comes to being an entrepreneur. So you give her a box of business cards that maybe you designed, but she's pissed. So why is she pissed? Because she feels like you're always putting business before her, and that in giving her business cards, you're showing her that. Here's the problem. You had no follow-through. You may have thought business cards were a great gift because of your reasons, that you believe in her, that you believe that she can make it, but she doesn't know that. You didn't communicate that significance to her. So think about it like baseball, right? You cannot get a home run unless you follow through. Same with golf. That ball is not getting into that hole without completing the swing. Not that I'm a golfer or a baseball player, but you get the significance. So write a little card that says how much you believe in her. Then give her the business cards in a beautifully wrapped box, because presentation really does go a long way. So here are a few more holiday gift ideas that will land you in someplace much warmer than the doghouse, even if it's a very simple gift, because you're communicating the significance. So, a tomato plant and potted herbs. Significance? She always talks about how much she loves gardening. She feels grounded when she puts her hands in dirt. She wants to nest. And you love how happy she is when she comes home from the farmer's market with this beautiful fresh produce, and she's so excited to cook dinner. And you want her to have that feeling every day as she goes and tends to the tomato plants and the herbs. Then take it to the next level. Plan a getaway together. Plan to go visit a farm that has a farm-to-table dining experience. Write up the itinerary for you guys. So it's this little adventure. You give her the plant, and then it says, and we're going to go to this farm, and we're going to have this amazing dinner, and we're going to be sitting there amidst the lavender. You actually save a lot of money, and you get a lot of points because it's creative. Another idea, dance lessons. So she used to be a dance major in college, and she talks about how free her body and mind used to feel when she would take these lessons. It was years ago, but she can't forget that feeling, and she really wants that freedom again. Plus, it's a great way for her to shed some stress and maybe even a little bit of weight. So buy her a 10-class pass. Let her know how beautiful you can imagine her being when she's moving like that. Then up the romance factor by also buying classes together. So partner classes, so that you can learn something together, have an experience together. Even if you are just totally a horrible dancer, try some salsa, some swing, some ballroom classes. Another gift, tennis racket or golf clubs. So why? You want to take up a sport together. You have always wanted to do a shared activity, and so has she. So this is something that you guys can do together on weekends, on vacations. Up the romance factor by actually planning a trip where you're going to take these rackets and these clubs and of course use them. Write up an itinerary on a nice little card, maybe your own little gift certificate that says, this is what we're going to be together, we're going to do together, and she will swoon. Because it's not just the thought that counts if she doesn't know the thought that went into the gift in the first place. Now, all of a sudden, your very practical gift is actually very, very romantic, and it's something that she honestly will remember for a very, very long time. I know, because I've had some of those exact experiences that I just said, including the tomato plant, which turned out to be one of the best gifts I have ever received.